Hi, welcome to the Esoteric Empire. This is the incoming message tarot reading for all of my fixed signs. So it's going to be Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio. Okay, so let's go ahead and get right into it. We're starting off with Aquarius. Here you are, love. Alright, so let's just jump right into it. Okay, so we got harmony. We got the number 6 here. So this could be harmony with self. Or it could be that you are becoming harmonious with your daily routine, the things that you do on the daily. So I want to see what all this is about. I also feel like somebody is getting into shape as well. Okay, so let's just go ahead and see what's happening for you. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so you could be dealing with an earth sign, which would be Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. But I also feel like this has more to do with how you use your money, how you spend it, how you save it, where you put it, where you invest it, things like that, right? So the Empress in reverse, okay? I kind of feel like this is you. It could also be a Libra or a Taurus. But it's somebody, most likely you, who has not been taking care of yourself, okay? So in other words, you've been taking care of everyone else except for you, okay? And this is not good because when this happens, you tend to lose sight of yourself. You may let people run over you, etc. We also have the Princess of Cups here, right? So you're kind of looking to expand your emotional horizons, whether that be a new relationship, or maybe you're feeling flirtatious, or maybe you just want to spruce up how you look. You know what I'm saying? You want to work on how attractive you are when it comes to your energy, your physical body, your aura, etc. We also have the Four of Wands in reverse here. So I kind of feel like you're freshly out of a relationship. And like I said, I feel like with this harmony energy, you're fresh out of a relationship and you're back to loving yourself. And so it's showing here because I feel like your priority is now you. Like for so long you were trying to be perfect for somebody else, or you were focused on them feeling beautiful, them feeling perfect, but you forgot about you in the process, Aquarius. So that's what I'm seeing. I also feel like there's a lot of money involved with this, or at least your living situation, because I feel like that's important to you. You may have certain planets or a certain sign that deals with your moon house, or your second house, your fourth house, wherever it is. There's something that makes it to where you're very, very into your living space and your comfortability, your comfort zones within your living space. So I'm seeing that here. Okay, so I'm seeing a Capricorn. So that's what I was saying. There's like an earth sign here somewhere. So you could have either broken up with this person, or if you're getting into a relationship, you're getting into a relationship with a earth sign. But I feel like for the majority of you, it's more so that you are breaking up with this person so that you can focus on yourself. All right, so what is the gift within this situation? What are you gaining from this? The universe, right? So you went through struggles with that past person, especially if they're a Capricorn. You went through struggles with this person, having to learn what's important, you know, to you and to your life and your priorities. And now you're at the stage where you're able to truly focus on you. I feel like you're starting a whole new chapter within your life, and I think that's admirable. Let's see what advice I can give you when it comes to the situation. All right, so we got the Two of Swords, right? So I kind of feel like it goes all into you trying to balance out what's right and what's wrong. So it has to be a justice about this situation. So it's kind of like if you've tried for all this time and nothing seemed to go right, and you know that you've done everything you can, that's it. You know what I'm saying? It's time to move forward and still keep that positive energy going towards your next relationship, or just focus on you. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to harbor all of that energy and, you know, feel like it was a waste of time, all of that stuff. It's just about you now. So I'm seeing that you're more in harmony with yourself, which is beautiful. That is your incoming message. That's what's going to be happening for you very soon. I'm going to go ahead and go on to the next sign, which will be Leo, okay? Hi, Leo. Welcome to your incoming message. Let's go ahead and see what's happening for you. All right, mental conflict. All right, so you're going back and forth. There is issues with you coming to terms with your darker side, or the side of yourself that you don't normally, you know, communicate with, if you want to put it in that way. So you are definitely trying to figure out what you're going to do about something, which way you're going to go. For Leo. All right. All right, so we have the Prince of Wands. So you are here, but I think you have a lot of energy, but you don't know exactly where to put it just yet, okay? So you're trying to figure out where you're going to put all of this action that you feel, okay? And all of your issues right now, the conflict is surrounded by yourself. Like, you're trying to figure out what you're going to do for you. So we're starting off with the Five of Pentacles here. So you could be having some money issues. You could be waiting on money, or you have to spend a lot, or maybe you have to pay for something and you don't necessarily have all the funds, and you're trying to figure out, okay, how am I going to do this, right? We also have the Queen of Cups in reverse. So I feel like there's somebody who's really needy and codependent. There could be someone who is leeching off of you or really trying to get your money. Every time you get paid or something, they're asking you for something. And you don't want to be mean, but you're also like, damn, like, I need this for me. You know what I'm saying? There has to be a balance. And then Seven of Pentacles. So I see that your routine is really busy. You've been working on something for quite some time. This could be your routine or just whatever you do on the day-to-day basis. I kind of feel like it's not that you're tired of your routine, but you do need something to spruce it up. Maybe you feel like you're working really hard and you're not getting paid enough, or you're working really hard just to make ends meet. And I feel like that's what the situation is right now. All right, so let's get you some answers when it comes to the situation. One of the things I'm seeing is there is a lot of darkness within these cards. I need you to try to think a little bit brighter, because if you have a poverty mindset, you're not going to be able to obtain or even maintain abundance. Okay, so remember that. If you know that you need more, you need to be in that mindset, thinking about how to get more or what you can do to save more. Instead of thinking about how much is leaving, think about what you can do to keep some or bring more in, okay? I hope that makes sense to you. I'm also seeing that there is no fire here. It's mostly earth and water. So that lets me know this energy that you're in is very slow, okay? So that means you're kind of thinking far into the distance instead of really being in the present, and I think that's what's hurting you. You do need to plan, of course, but I'm saying there is a level of you needing to be a little bit more present so that you can make things happen for your future instead of dreading the future. You understand? All right, so let's go ahead and see who is around you, who is a part of the situation. All right, so I'm seeing Jupiter here, so it could be a Sagittarius that you were dealing with. I feel like this person, for whatever reason, they just kind of keep trying to drain you. I don't know if they're doing it on purpose. They definitely could be, but also they could just be someone who doesn't understand how draining it is or how much of a leech that they're being. So just be aware of that. Let's see. It could also be a responsibility that you have, but I do think it's somebody who's like constantly asking for things. So let's see what the gift is in all of this, because there's always something positive that we can look at within situations, even when it doesn't seem like you can. So we have grief here, right? So this is one of those things where the struggle is going to make you stronger, but it's also going to make you more relatable to other people, okay? So sometimes life will give you, especially as a Leo, life will give you these moments where you're kind of like knocked down so that you have to pick yourself up to show people like, okay, the world doesn't revolve around me, and sometimes Leos go through things too, okay? I don't know if it's more of a lesson for the Leo or just for the people around them, but you can't always be on top, right? So you're going through some things, but that means that the good part of life is coming towards you, okay? Because you can't be in a bad situation forever unless you are asking for that. We have Father of Fire here as well. So I feel like your ambition and your determination is going to be strengthened, and I feel like it's going to become more solidified within your actual character. So it's going to be something that you don't have to dig deep for anymore. It's just going to be there. You're going to be able to see it. And it's going to be externally put out there, you know what I'm saying, within your actions. So this is really, really good, because I feel like especially if you're the type of Leo who is used to having a lot of help from other people or having to dig really deep to save yourself instead of just naturally having that ability to do so, this situation is strengthening that for you. So yes, this is a circumstance that you may not want to be in, but you're in it, so let's figure out how to get out of it, right? So let's go ahead and give you an advice card on how you can maneuver the situation effectively. All right, so we got 2 cards for you, okay? Oh, 3. The first one is Temperance, okay? And this actually has a lot to do with that Sagittarius energy. So when you're dealing with this Sagittarius, you want to take it really easy, okay? You want to be peaceful. You don't want to be combative. I really do feel like this person is not trying to be your enemy. They're not trying to hurt you or anything. They could even be your child. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not that they're trying to be draining, but it's just they need you, and it's an innocent need. Now, if this is a grown person you're dealing with, then maybe you need to have a talk with them about this. But at the very end of the day, I really do feel like that it's just a matter of you learning how to protect your peace. So maybe you should worry about doing that. The next part we have here is the Three of Cups. So really enjoy your situation, okay? So everything doesn't always have to be perfect, or everything doesn't have to be exactly how you want it. Because when you think about it, if you literally had everything in the world that you wanted, what would you do next? What would your next, you wouldn't have anything to really wake up for in the next day. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes things have to come at you slowly so that you aren't just like, oh, this is what life is? Okay, I'm bored. You know, so just be thankful that you're here, thankful that you have the ability to strive for your next goal and just get there. Now we have the Prince of Swords here as your other piece of advice. So be flexible in your thought. Communicate. If you feel a certain type of way and you know you're around people or a person that can help you, or someone that can help you get your mind off of something, then you need to speak up, because there's a situation here where you're being really quiet but you're expecting people to know what's wrong, and that never really goes well. So communicate what you need to be said, and hope that you're around people that actually can benefit you in the process. So that is your reading, Leo. Thank you so much for watching it. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next sign, which is Taurus. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, Taurus. Welcome to your incoming message. Let's go ahead and see what's happening for you during this time. All right, Taurus. All right, here we go. So you have a number 4 card, and it is discontent and boredom. All right, so the number 4 energy is all about foundating, building for your future, and getting everything prepared for whatever you're trying to grow. Okay, so this could be, if you're worried about your body, you're getting yourself cleansed and ready to go for a marathon. If this is about you about to have a baby or wanting to try to conceive, you're getting your body prepped to be able to host a home for your baby. If this is about your home, you're getting everything planned the way that you want it to be, whether you're getting a new home or you're just cleansing the home that you're in. It doesn't, the whole point that I'm trying to say here is sometimes the planning part is the boring part, okay? But it doesn't mean that it doesn't serve its place. So let's go ahead and see what's happening here, why you're feeling bored. I do feel like you're setting something up though, okay? It's something big too. I feel like it has a lot to do with your future, especially with the home. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay. So let's get into it. So we have Temperance here, okay? So first thing I want to say is keep a sound mind, okay? Do whatever it takes to keep yourself peaceful and healthy, okay? You want to make sure that you're able to enjoy things. If you're feeling like you're just too serious to even laugh at the small things, most likely you're stressed, okay? Even if you're somebody who's always uptight, you still have to find ways to balance out and have like peace of mind. I feel like that's a really big thing for you right now. So we have 9 of Pentacles, right? So you're really focused on your lifestyle. I think you guys have a really, really nice lifestyle, but I feel like there's more about to come towards you. I also feel like some of the people watching this, the lifestyle that you have, you maintain it, but somebody else is affording it. Does that make sense? So you may be like a housewife, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying, I feel like there's somebody who's really into maintaining a lifestyle, opposed to just bringing the money in and leaving type thing. Some of you could be doing both, but I am definitely seeing somebody who literally lives and breathes beauty and lifestyle. It's somebody here that is really, really just it. Okay, we have Strength here. So again, I do feel like somebody is really, really focused on their health. And we have 4 of Cups. So I feel like you're just a little bit bored with your lifestyle. I think you have such a nice life that you're just bored with it. And that does happen from time to time, but I think boredom is just because you're used to it. So what I would suggest is don't start complaining about your life. Don't say that you want a different life or anything like that, because universe has this really crazy way of kind of giving you what you ask for. So you'll end up having all these crazy, wild, eventful things happening that are not good, and then you're going to be like wishing your life was back to its normal, boring self. So what I would say is maybe try to find some new things to do in life, or maybe find some new hobbies or some new interests to really go into, like studying and stuff like that, like things that you want to try something new, or learn to do something that will give you something else to do that will add to your routine. It sounds simple, but for some reason people overlook just finding something new to do. So try to do that, especially if you have the funds to do so. You might as well like get into that. I see a lot of brightness. Like I feel like you have a lot of windows that are big inside of your house or something like that. So maybe go outside instead of looking from the inside. Go outside. Now it is winter for most people right now, so maybe you're just not able to be comfortable outside, but figure out. I feel like there's something outside that you need to go out there and do. Alright, so that's what I'm seeing. Yeah. Ooh. Alrighty, so there's quite a few people involved in the situation. So the first sign that I'm seeing is Capricorn. The second sign that I'm seeing is Pisces. And the third sign, oh, there's more. Sagittarius, Scorpio, and Libra. I feel like these are all of your family members, okay? Or maybe the people that live in your house or work in your house or whatever. But I'm definitely seeing that there's just a lot of stuff here. And it's like you just need to find something to do. All right, so what is the gift in all of this? So what's the present? What's the gift that you're getting out of this situation? Stop being negative, Taurus. I feel like there's a Taurus that's just super negative and pessimistic. There's always a good thing within something. All right, so you have two gifts. Okay, so the first one is Ace of Fire, okay? So I feel like what this is saying is you have the ability to create your future that you see for yourself. If you have a vision, you have the ability to go ahead and create that for yourself with Ace of Fire here. Now you just have to stop being lazy or figure out what steps you need to make to go out there and do this. Your next gift is success, and you're literally here on the card. Taurus and the moon is right here. So success means that there's steps that you have to take to get where you're trying to go, but there's definitely, like, this is a road that once you start traveling it, you're going to be so, so grateful for it. So the fact that you're discontent and bored, like I said, these are just the building moments until you get to that next phase. And once you get there, you're going to be so happy that you were bored to try whatever you're about to try. Because you're about to try something new. I definitely see it here. All right, I think you need to clear your mind. I think you should practice like meditation or something like that. Or maybe yoga, something where you focus on not being so negative in your mind. Maybe even affirmations. I feel like you have a lot of mental clutter, so you need to do things to declutter your mind, okay? All right, and that is the end of your message. I'm going to go ahead and move on to Scorpio. Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your incoming message. Here we are, Scorpio. Let's go ahead and see what's happening for you, love. Oh, okay. All right, so we got emotional loss. The number 5, okay? So you haven't been expressing yourself, or you haven't been feeling as happy as you usually are. You've been going through some things, and I'm trying to figure out, if this is something that was unfortunate, or was it something that needed to happen? So for example, a death of somebody you love is unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? It has to happen, but it's not something that feels good when it happens. Now, if you're going through a breakup or an emotional loss like that, or you lost a friend that is no longer your friend anymore or something, that is something that can be unfortunate, but sometimes it needs to happen. You understand what I'm saying? So we're going to see where this is going, because I definitely want to see how this is affecting you, and we're going to get you some advice and all of that good stuff. So let's go ahead and see for Scorpio. All right, so bottom of the deck, Ace of Pentacles, okay? So I feel like, again, this is something that needed to happen. With the Ace of Pentacles, this means you're on the right track, okay? So you shed some dead weight, okay? I also feel like with the Ace of Pentacles, you definitely could be focused on money, okay? You may be having to spend a pretty penny on something. So 6 of Swords, I'm seeing a car situation. I feel like for some of you, there could have been an accident that has happened. Could have been minor or major. Hopefully nothing too, terrible. I am seeing the 6 of Swords here. So I feel like some of you guys had to do physical rehab to just get better. I see that you have gotten through the hardest part of that though. So I want to give you congratulations on that. Say congratulations on that. There's also a sense of you having to grow strong again. Whether it's mentally, like get over a fear, or physically get over a hump that you had to, learn how to get through. The 6 of Swords energy is giving me lots of like overcoming energy. Like you overcame something drastic in your life. Okay? Some of you may have to get a new car. That's what I'm seeing too. Like somebody has to get a new car because their car is like messed up, and it costs more to fix it than it would be to just get a new car. We have the Queen of Wands here. I always say that I feel like Scorpio is the Queen of Wands as well. It kind of doubles with that Leo energy. I'm seeing fiery energy. Somebody who has their eye on the prize now. So like I said, I feel like you overcame something, and now you're ready to just go towards whatever you're trying to go towards. And this Wheel of Fortune situation, something had come back. Something came back towards you. I'm not sure if this is just the time of the year where things happen to you that are just kind of like messed up, or maybe it brings back memories. But I'm seeing that you got through something, and then whatever that is or whatever it was, it comes back. So it could be a sickness or an illness that you battle or something like that as well. All right, so I really do hope that everything is going well for you, Scorpio. I'm not seeing any water, so I'm not seeing any emotion. So I don't know if it's just because you know that you don't have time to be super emotional. I'm not seeing any air. Oh, yes, I am seeing a little bit of air. Okay, so you may be talking to a few people, or maybe you're just thinking about this in your mind to yourself about how you're overcoming things. And I'm definitely seeing that you're putting in action towards becoming better. So that's mainly what I care about. Alrighty. I feel like this is something that's happening pretty quickly, okay? Alright, so let's see who's a part of the situation. Alright, so I'm seeing that there could be... Oh, I think this is you, Scorpio, okay? Because we have Mars energy. So I think it's just you who's a part of this. So you may feel like you're going through this battle alone, or you're the only person who can get you through this battle. Alright? So what is the gift in all of this for Scorpio? Alright, so we have knowledge. Okay, so you're learning more about... I feel like it's a condition, or you're learning more about people, or you're learning more about how people react to things. You may be learning more about your condition if you have one. It just seems like I think you're doing a lot of research too. So maybe with you doing all of this researching to become better, or to get past something that you're battling, you may stumble across something that really enlightens you and resonates with you. So it could be on spiritual things, or maybe a medical field, or something like that. I feel like you're expanding your mind, and it's going to give you the ticket that you need to kind of become the person, or go down the path you're supposed to be on. Okay, so this is, like I said, it's something that needed to happen. All right, so that's beautiful. I love how that tied in together. All right, so we actually have 3 cards. I'm going to keep all of them for you. So the first one is the 9 of Swords. Okay, so I think the main thing with this is you want to make sure you're watching what you say, so that you aren't speaking bad things into existence, or you're not having to worry about somebody bringing back something that you said from the past to bite you in the ass today. Alright, so just be careful of what you're saying. No need to be paranoid or anything like that. Say what you mean, but just be aware that your words do have power, Scorpio. We also have the 6 of Swords. It's doubling here within your reading. This is very, very powerful. You have a lot of Aquarius energy, so I feel like you're supposed to understand that you are your own self for a reason, and you shouldn't shy away from that, okay? So embrace your uniqueness. With the 6 of Swords, keep going. Keep transitioning, especially if you're like in rehab or something like that, or if you're a person who is constantly... having to train to stay. It's something with like physical rehabilitation. Also, I feel like it could just be like you training your mind to be more positive, something like that. But keep doing it. Keep working on it. Don't fall short of that. Don't let yourself become a victim of victim mentality or anything like that. Keep going forward. Okay. Your last bit of advice is the 2 of Pentacles. So just make sure you're balancing out what you're doing, keeping your priorities balanced, and make sure that you're staying on track with everything that needs to happen for you. I see this happening for you rather easily, but you just have to make sure you're keeping up. I feel like you have a lot of things that you have to keep up with, whether it's your family versus work, or whatever the case may be. So that is the end of your incoming message. I hope that it taps into things that you needed to know about, or be prepared for whenever it happens. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you want more content like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. I also offer private readings if you would like to have one of those, and I also can help you understand your natal chart. So if you want to know more about your signs and your planets within your house, make sure you contact me for that information. Yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.